Yeah, shalom, 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 Israel, man. First of all, I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, man. Praise to the Most High, man. Today's breakdown video, me touching on, man, it's going to be a quick, very quick breakdown video, man. It's going to be touching on basically, need to be putting trust in the Most High and not men, and it shouldn't be fearing men, what men can do to you, because men can only kill the flesh, and men can no slack it, and the Most High can kill the flesh and the soul, and so brothers and sisters need to stop fearing what man could do, like what the manager at work basically what can do to you, and it should be fearing men in it. Obviously you got to be harmless to the dove and at work in it, but obviously like at the same time you can't be letting not slack it. At the same time you can't be fearing what men can do to you in it, because men are just dust and ashes, and men are nothing to be, shouldn't be afraid of men in it. Yeah, man, you should be fearing the Most High, man. The Most High said, should be fearing men, meant to be fearing the Most High, man. So, first precept I'm going to get today is James chapter 4, verse 7. Submit yourself, therefore, to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you, innit? Yes, the Most High said, man, submit yourself to the Most High, man. Resist the devil, innit? Even things what you're going through, like temptations, innit? And even demonic spirits might be trying to get you to go off, get you to break the commandments in it, but you just got to put faith in the Most High and basically resist the devil in it, because devil just means deceiver in it, man. So much demonic spirits in this world, and we just got to fast it off in it, man, and basically pray for the Most High, ask for forgiveness if you're going through any afflictions or going through any any pains in it in life in it. You got to pray to the Most High, man, and basically resist the devil in it. Don't fall into the devil's hand. Don't be letting them tell you what to do, man. You just got to open up your King James Bible and read it, man, and basically that, and read like the precepts about how slack it once it. Yeah, man, read the Bible and basically like pray, fast, repent, ask the Most High to like don't let any demonic forces or energies come next to you, but that's what we got to endure to the end, man, because like a lot of evil demonic spirits are, even that we was at camp, me and brothers at camp Saturday, man, a lot of demonic and evil spirits come to camp in it, but I had to cut them up with the basically the precepts in it, with the word in it, with the Most High, man, because like it's good. That's why you can tell like we're living at the end of the world, man. Like people, bro, even the young Jakes, man, they know that know what God's chosen people, and not other nations, but same time, man, brothers and sisters need to come out that Christian come out them Christian churches, innit? Because that's the main thing that's destroying our people, man. Them Christian churches, man, they're not bringing out the precepts how they're meant to be bringing out, and they're not even bringing out all of laws, statutes, and commandments, innit? Because like when that sister, man, came to us, man, she had that Christian spirit on her, just basically saying you only could be saved by getting baptized by the water of, that's all folly and madness, man. Because so if you do get baptized and you come out that it's lucky. So if you do get baptized, you can carry on doing the wickedness, innit? So don't make no sense, man. You can get baptized and after that still do wickedness. Don't make no sense at all, man. That's why brothers and sisters come out them churches, man. Come to the truth and start keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and stop letting them baller slack it. Stop letting them bald pastors tell you what to do in it, because they haven't got no sense, man. All they do is that read the precept what they want to read in it, and they don't bring out all the law, statutes, and commandments. How you can't be shaving off your beard, man. You got to be keeping the commandments, man. Yeah, let me get and slack it. She also said that, basically saying that I can't remember. We said something. We said that basically churches is a money thing, and she tried to say the church ain't a money thing. The church is can't remember exactly what she said, man. She was going off basically, man, saying basically church is not a thing, not a money thing, innit? But if church is not a money thing, why did the church always ask for tithes, innit? Like ask for your money, like for collections, like it for collections, etc., innit, man? It's all off, man. Not meant to be charging people to not meant to be charging people to be getting the word slack it. Not meant to be charging people to be getting for you to like be praising God, man. That's off as well, man. When my brothers and slacking, when I came out there in the highways and byways, man, in the UK and America, man, we don't charge no one to be to get the word, man. The word is for free, man. Like to learn your lot, to learn who you are in the Bible, man. To learn your Hebrew Israelite, man. Don't charge people to be telling them who they are in the Bible, man. It's off as well to be charging charging people to get their blessings from the Most High, man. That's why most of these churches are getting burnt down, man. They're getting destroyed, innit? Because the Most High's had enough of all that wicked, evil and wickedness and what's happening in this earth, innit, man. And basically also, man, that most of them evil, wicked churches are basically doing drill in the churches, and they're basically that be dancing as well, man, doing the holy of wickedness. Certain E's be twerking in there, certain Jakes be doing drill rapping, it's rapping about wickedness, man. So let me get a couple more precepts in after I'm gonna wind down. Get Psalms chapter 108. Psalms 118 verse 8. It is better to put one second. Psalms 118 verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Yeah, man, meant to be putting confidence in the Most High, man, not to be putting trust in men, man, because men, what can men do, man? A man can get lit down the next day, man, and that's what it is, isn't it? Because the Most High can get rid of anyone, man. The Most High can destroy anyone, and the Most High can kill anyone. So why you not why do you not fear men? If the Most High created the earth, Most High created everything on earth, and certain brothers want to be fearing men, man. It's off his arm, man. Not meant to be fearing men. Don't matter if he's the head of the camp. Don't matter if he's can bring out the word better than you. Don't matter if he can basically read better than you. Don't matter if he yeah, it don't matter, man. Should be fearing, man, regardless who he is. Don't matter the size of him. Don't matter how tall he is. Don't matter. None of that stuff don't matter, man. Meant to be putting them on sides first, but obviously it's cool to get counsel from brothers and basically like, get counsel so you can get good at the precepts, get good of teaching and that. But same time, meant to be putting them on sides first. Meant to be fearing the Most High, not to be fearing men, man. Because men can't do nothing, man. All men can do is kill the flesh, man. The Most High can kill the flesh and the body and the soul, man. So don't understand why certain brothers want to be fearing men and even at the plantation, man, certain men want to fear the basically the manager or the supervisor because he can get because he can fire you. Don't matter, man. Just gotta be bold as a lion, man. And can't be fearing these heathens at work, man. So obviously it's cool to do your work and go on, but obviously like to a certain extent you're gonna be letting the managers be shouting at you all day, man, and basically that thinking that it's slavery, man. It's not slavery, man. Obviously we work, we do our work and go home, but obviously at the same time, man, you can't be letting people like overthrow you, like basically like trying to talk down on you, that's why most time I say that. Most time that I was doing work and go on like Ban Yam Yam says, innit, like basically most time I don't even talk at work, innit, just do the work and go on, man. Like keep it like that, man. Like when you like start to talk with these heathens, start to talk with these other nations, start to run gay jokes with you, and start to like try to take the piss out those they start to take piss out the Jakes as well, man. Like, trying to talk down on them, and like, man, that's why man, let's do the work and go home. Don't get caught up on none of that folly, man. So let me get another precept here, man. It's book of Matthew chapter 10 verse 28. And fear not them which can kill the body. Yeah, so the precept was basically bringing out earlier, man. Matthew chapter 10 verse 28. And fear not them which can kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. See that, man? It's basically talking about the Most High, man. The Most High can destroy the body and the soul, man. Only men can kill the body, man, and that's it, man. So that's why people, not just people, like brothers and sisters need to stop fearing what these heathens can do it, you're working it, because all them heathens can do is like basically fire you and get someone else, man. Like, so when you're at the plantation, just do your work and don't get caught up in none of that folly, man. Because see, a lot of people would be scared at the plantation. Would be scared what the managers can do to you at work, man. But me, not fear no one, only fear the most out. How about Shimmy or Shine, man? Because remember when I was working at a plantation one time. I think it was a couple maybe 2 years ago, man. I was working somewhere. I can't remember where I was working, but I was at a plantation working, man. I was working with these two some Nigerian brothers in it, man. But some of these Jakes, man, there. Some of the Jakes are just basically coons, man. That they love getting told to do, love letting the pressure tell them what to do in it, because like basically I think my first day on the site in it, and basically the Jakes was there before me in it, but I was working on it when it's time to go and break in it. I think this Edomite manager, he might be the supervisor, I'm not too sure, but he asked me to basically can you basically go shop for a minute. But obviously I said my head was thinking I'm not going to shop for no. Like, this is before I was in the truth as well, man. Obviously I went shop, he gave me money to go shopping at. Obviously gave me money to buy my lunch. Obviously basically I got the milk and that for him, and he gave me change to change myself so I can buy what I wanted with that money. And basically that, got back to work and that. I think it was might be lunchtime or something. I think this Edomite manager came up to me again and saying Nathan, can you make me a cup of tea? Me, I said nah, man. So I didn't say nah like that, but I said I said no, I didn't say no. I can't remember what I said, but I said that I wasn't on doing it. So like, I basically said that. So no, I can't, man. Can't make you tea. And I said like that, man. It's plain and simple. And I said that no, I can't make you tea. After that, man, I think it might have been it was the end of the day, and basically Edomite came up to me saying, no, it's your last day on site, and that, but is or isn't it? I'm not what's that precept again? I'm not seeking. Let me get that precept. I'm gonna paraphrase it. One slacky, one sec. Cause I'm not gonna be pleasing, man. Me pleasing the Most High, man. I'm not should be pleasing, man. That's officer, man. Because he's in a manager's in a better position than the workers on site, but should be pleasing men. It's off. Slack, man. So trying to get that precept. Yeah, it's a precept. Galatians chapter 1 verse 10. For do I now persuade men or Yahweh, or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I seek to please men, for if I yet pleased men, I should not be the servant of Hamashiach. See that, man? Most I'd saying that basically if you're gonna be that Jake, man, that's like that plantation, I'm trying to please these Edomite managers, man. Most I'd say, man, I should not be the servant of Yamashiach. Shouldn't be a servant of Yamashiach, man, because like you're out there trying to basically please men. And the Most High said not meant to be pleasing men, man. Meant to be putting the Most High first and basically keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, and stop doing your own thing, man. Yeah. So let me get the last precept after I'm wind down. Slack it, one sec. Slack it. Yeah, get last preset after this preset. I'm gonna show like a little video about how certain men and women will be fearing that men, man, because they're in better positions than we are, man. You shouldn't be fearing men, man. Basically calling them yeah, it's off, man. Stop be calling them certain, and that thing, man. On the show you, man. It's basically I'm not gonna say nothing too much, but obviously that. Let me bring this up after I'm gonna show the video. It's Book of Psalms, chapter 118, verse 6. The Lord is on my side. That's right. Let me bring that again. Slack it. Psalms 118, verse 6. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. That's right. what can man do unto me? Yeah, man, it's like, even not just like the plantation, man, like, whatever you're doing, man, like when you're going, doing your shopping, man, whatever you're doing on a day-to-day basis, shouldn't be out there trying to fear men, man, like, to be putting them outside first, man, 'cause what can, men can't do nothing to us, man. All men can do is like kill kill the body, and the most I can kill the body and the soul, man. Cause like even certain situations, man, like because that person's in a better position, you might be a higher positioned you at work, man. You shouldn't be fearing them, man. Like, don't matter if he's a Jake or Edom, man. Can't be fearing man. Meant to be talking to the men how you went to be talking. Can't be like talking to these people like the gods, man. They're not gods, man. It's flesh and bones and ashes, man. Like just like everyone on this earth, man. The Most High created everyone, man. And only person you should be fearing is the Most High. You shouldn't be fearing what these Edomites can do to you at work, man. All these Kunos Jakes, man. Because most of them Kunos Jakes at work, man, just want to be cooning for their oppressor, man. So they can get better opportunities, man. But even certain times when the managers, no, them Jakes managers, or them Benjamin managers, or all them whoever, what managers they are, whatever Jakes they are, they're in higher positions. But most of them, one time I was working somewhere, and basically this Benjamin manager, man, like basically they had them like basically like sweeping up, man. Like managers not meant to be sweeping up. Managers meant to be like basically sorting out deliveries and making sure everything's going nice and right on site and that. But this Benjamin Jake, man, when he's in the office, man, I had to go to the office one time. All these Edomites wasn't even chatting to him, man. Jake just felt he had some sad look in his face, like basically that, man. So I'm saying that these heathens don't like us. They don't even like, most times they don't even talk to us at work, man. Like basically that. So I'm saying, man, not to be following the way of the heathen, man. And basically stop trying to join hands with your oppressor, man. Because these wicked people are gonna get the punishment when the Most High returns, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I advise brothers that are working at the plantation, man, stop trying to be friend with these heathens, man. Obviously, talk to them if you need to talk to them, but don't go out your way to be making jokes to these heathens, man. Because these heathens are probably making racist jokes behind the back and basically talking bad your fellow Jake brethren at work as well, man. Because that's all them heathen wanna do, man. Make jokes, man. Make gay jokes, man. And basically, talk rubbish and talk folly, man. That's all they do, man. So with that, man, before I close out, I'm gonna show this quick video about how how most these people, man, how these Kunos people when basically like be calling this man, I don't even call him that word, man. They call him El Sugar, innit, man. I don't know if you Jakes or you easy, man. You see this thing, Apprentice, man. It's people worship him, like basically think he's the Most High. He ain't the Most High, man. He's some Edomite devil, man. So let me I'm gonna play this, man. After I'm gonna close out. So okay.
That no one's doing at the minute. It's something new, it's something really lucrative. And Sean is saying that she's selling herself as a brand, but she's not on anyone's radar. You're running this business for 3 years, you've only sold 400.
Camilla, your product could be very easily ripped off, and not just that. If the big brands are not doing it, maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe it's because the margins are not big enough. You don't know your numbers.
I do know my numbers. I'm still working off them on what I'm doing at the minute.
I don't feel like you have enough expertise as much as
I do in
my
3 months
area.
And I've made a lot more progress than you.
Have you?
Yes, a lot more progress.
Okay. You don't know anything about my progress.
I do know a lot about my
Camilla,
product.
I have stylists approach me for products.
Something exciting. Yours is something that's been overdone.
A brand can take your ingredients and create your products.
But 400 people are coming to you. That's it.
I'm not trying to say I'm making millions of pounds, Camilla, but I've increased my profits by 1,000%.
So have I. In 3 months, I'm making profit.
Have you been in business for 2 years? Camilla, you haven't hit any hurdles yet. I am my business, and if I can use my skill set and your skill set, we can create something amazing.
There's a massive potential in my product, and I'm willing to work with you, Lord Sugar, to make this a success and really crack this market.
Well, look, I'm going to summarise now. Camilla, I've said to you earlier on, I find you a big risk, a very, very big risk. Having said that, there is a growing market in here. Sean, crowded market, that is a big concern to me. But you are an expert in your field, and you are a good designer. There's no question of that. I think that it is a growing market. Yours is a massive market. It's very tough for me to make a decision. But on reflection, Sean, you have a great aptitude and a talent for design. You're going to be my business partner.
Well done, Sean.
So, Sean, I'll see you soon when we get our business going. And Camilla, I wish you all the best also. All right, ladies? Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, madness, man. That. See how these people, man, that basically slack it. See how these people want to be calling this man the L word, man, calling him Lord, man. It's off as hell, man. They're meant to be putting basically putting it's like it was not meant to be putting men above the Most High, man, or anyone that's in a better position than you are, man. Basically further than the Most High, man. The Most High said that basically if you're fearing men and basically not fearing the Most High, man, that basically Most High is not dealing with you, basically, innit, man? Because like I don't understand why people want to be fearing men, man, because men are just dust and ashes on the earth, man, and you can't do nothing, man. Like, all they can do is like got money and buy stuff and all that. It's all vanity and it's all folly, man. Obviously, it's not wrong with that. Basically, taking care of yourself and buying what you need to buy, or dressing nice or looking nice, and that. But meant to be putting the Most High first, man, and not meant to be putting basically men first, man, or ease, man. Not meant to be looking up to a woman and basically like putting trust in her first. Meant to be putting trust in the Most High first, man. Because like, now you bring this piece out again, man. I'll close out soon, man. The book of Psalms, chapter 118, verse 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in men. Yeah, man, it's plain and simple, man. Not meant to be putting confidence in men or anyone on the earth, man, because no one's above the Most High, man. Everyone on earth is just dust and ashes, man. But yeah, man. But I'm saying people need to brothers and sisters need to pray fast and repent, man. And basically stop putting these heathens stop putting confidence in heathens and start putting trust in the Most High, man. Because like, see what's happening right now, man. Like, we ain't got much time left in this Babylon system, man. So they need to pray fast, repent, and start having hatred against each other, man. And basically put the Most High first, man. Because that me, man, that I'm not really. It's like you know, it's like basically I think it was yesterday, man, or yesterday morning. Brother from America, he might be from America. I don't know if he's from the UK, but I don't really check my notification like that on YouTube. But I checked this notification and basically like this brother is basically he had a hatred in his heart, man. That it's basically saying how we're not the Hebrew Israelites, man. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people that got bugged out in these last days, and that's what I'm telling people. Just read your King James Bible, read your Apocrypha, and basically stop reading all these other books, man. Because when brothers are reading out all these other books, man, they start to get bugged out, start to follow their own doctrines and make up their own doctrines also, man. So, brother, like, needs to pray, fast, repent, man, and start having evil eye against his brother. He's trying to say like, out there, so saying that we're not the Hebrew Israelites, and it's basically talking folly, man. Can't remember the rest of what he said, man. I ain't paying no attention, man. It's going off basically, man. So if that is man, close that, man. I thought I'd do a quick breakdown on how basically we need to be putting trust in the Most High and not be putting trust in men, man, because men are just dust and ashes on the earth, man. Yeah, man. So Lil Win, I might do a part 2 to this, man. Do a proper breakdown. Do a part 2 on, man. That Lil Win and soon, man. But that, man, close out and give all praise to the Most High. Hawa Bashim Yosha, Shalom, Mawaf La Ra Sha Babao.